Manchester United are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it?
Against Manchester United.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And here's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Backward it goes. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to...
Real chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
For Manchester United, after 7 minutes.
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Forlan. Raul. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Beckham. Forlan. And it's Kukçu. Out of play for a throw. And here's Kukçu. Roberto Carlos. No way through, so back. He's going for goal! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Hakimi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Drogba. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Puskas. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Forlan. And it's Rooney. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Now, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Drogba. Raul. Now it's Puskas. Rijkaard. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He can get that clear. Makaleli. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foot in.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Puskás. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's a massive game for him, but that can't concern the referee, who has sent him off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him. Kante going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Puskás. Forlan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Howson cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Kukçu. Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Steaming on goalwards. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskás. And Hakimi. That's a good run down the left. That is good alertness. Raúl. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now then, the ball's come loose. Kukçu. Rooney.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well measured. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and spent...
Beckham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Manchester United could not have chosen a worse moment. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Forlan. He has found the way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Hakimi. Raul. Conte. Raul. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Raul. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Carlos. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Done delicately. Some resolute defending there. Raul. And it's Forlan. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Ribéry. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's found the way through. Threads one in. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Hakimi. And it's Rijkaard. Raul. Conte. Pinches it off him. Zanetti. Puskas. And here's Raul. Now it's Kante. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vitinha receives it in a good position here, and he welcomes it in. And that is expertly dealt with. A team on the brink of a party little more than an hour ago, but now problems.
Well, they played a little within themselves, a little too tentative perhaps. They have to show their character from here.
Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Manchester United really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Conte.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now it's Forlan. The final 5 minutes. And he's searching through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means